Dibre, haYamim, Bet, chapter 16. In the 36th year of the reign of Asa, Baasha, the sovereign of Israel, came up against Yehudah and built Ramah to prevent anyone going out or coming into Asa, sovereign of Yehudah. And Asa brought silver and gold from the treasuries of the house of Yah and of the sovereign's house, and sent to Ben-Hadad, sovereign of Aram, who dwelt in Damascus, saying, Let there be a covenant between you and me, as there was between my father and your father. See, I have sent you silver and gold. Come break your covenant with Baasha, sovereign of Israel, so that he withdraws from me. Then Ben-Hadad listened to sovereign Asa, and sent the commanders of his armies against the cities of Israel, and they struck Iyon and Dan, Abel-Maim, and all the storage cities of Naphtali. And it came to be, when Baasha heard it, that he stopped building Ramah and ceased his work. Then Asa the sovereign brought all Yehudah, and they took away the stones and timber of Ramah, which Baasha had used for building, and with them he built Geba and Mitzpah. And at that time Hanani the seer came to Asa, sovereign of Yehudah, and said to him, Because you have relied on the sovereign of Aram, and have not relied on Yah your Elohim, therefore the army of the sovereign of Aram has escaped from your hand. Were the Cushites and the Lubim not a mighty army, with very many chariots and horsemen? And because you relied on Yah, he gave them into your hand. For the eyes of Yah diligently search throughout all the earth, to show himself to be strong on behalf of those whose heart is perfect to him. You have acted foolishly in this. So from now on you shall have battles. And Asa was wroth with the seer, and put him in prison, for he was enraged at him because of this. And Asa oppressed some of the people at that time. And look, the acts of Asa, the first and the last, see, they are written in the book of the sovereigns of Yehudah and Israel. And in the 39th year of his reign, Asa became diseased in his feet, and his disease was severe. Yet even in his disease he did not seek Yah, but the physicians. So Asa slept with his fathers, and died in the 41st year of his reign. And they buried him in his burial site, which he had made for himself in the city of David. And they laid him in the bed, which was filled with spices and various kinds of ointments, mixed by the perfumer's skill, and they made a very great burning for him.